Hi guys, Hamish here. I'm going to do a bit of a review on the Viking Reload. As you guys know, I used to be in the 400, the Viking 400. Before that, obviously, I had another 400, and before that I had the Blue Marco. Nothing wrong with the Blue Marcos and the cheap Chinese versions, but they are very much a sub to paddle. Feels like you're fighting all the way to get to where you're going to go. However, went to Viking. I've tried an ocean kayak prowler, and as much as it was alright on the water, it was the lack of storage really. Even the 400's got more storage for the tackle pod that was between your legs. So that's what put me off those. Good kayaks though, nothing wrong with them. They'll do the job that you need them to do. So that's what brought me to the Viking range, right? And then basically, the 400 was great, loved it. However, I've got a bit venturous, something come up, which is, thank you to Viking, and I was able to upgrade to a Viking Reload. Now my fishing systems have changed. I'm going more towards the lure fishing and less bait fishing, where it used to be just baits and the odd lure getting into it. So I'm looking to do a bit more drift fishing with the Reload, paddling more longer distances to get to islands offshore. And in the front hatch, obviously, there's a big round hole there now, so I can store. It holds my pup tent and my 2 stretchers and my camper cooker. So with that, I can store all that in the front of the Reload, have my clothes and my sleeping bag in the back, get across to the island, set up for camp, and then shoot out from the island and do my fishing. And in the future, you're going to be seeing me doing some of that stuff with my mates. So yeah, that's looking forward to some new ventures next summer. But however, the Viking Reload is 4.5 metres long, 75 wide, good streamline action in the water. The bow curves right up at the front, so it pops you over those waves. It's a bit drier ride than the 400, and it chopped up the other day when I was out. A bit of white caps hitting us, and yeah, it handled it quite well actually. I felt really very safe in it. So yeah, the storage is obviously underneath the lids behind the seat. You can take them off. There's a bit of storage in there. You can leave the lids off and just use them for storage if you like, but I have my back rod holders on my lids, so they're the ones I use when I fish out of, which you'll see in the video very shortly. Also the tackle pod, obviously the fish finder's at the top, the transducer's underneath. As soon as you pull that pin out and lift it out, the whole lot stays together. And tell you what that does, I never thought it made much of a difference only putting one cord in from the 400, and to be honest with you, yeah, she does make a little bit of a difference. Probably only saves me about a minute getting ready, but it's still the less hassle of. So I'm just chucking your pod in there, put the pin through, and you're pretty much good to go. Here's all your rod holders on it too. So yeah, the Viking Reload, guys, out of 10, I'd give it a 10. The 400, I mean, comparing it to the Reload, obviously at the time I would have said the 400 was a 10 as well, because it did everything I needed it to do, having not had the Reload to compare it to. And yeah, I'd say that the 400's an 8 out of 10, comparing the two. Very good, but the only thing with the 400, a bit of a wetter ride and not as much storage. And like I said just before, I'm going to pack this baby up in the summer, go across to an island, and literally do some catch and cook, some YouTube videos around that too. So I'm going to play a video now of the my Viking Reload, and I took it out to Kapiti last Friday, and yeah, like I said, we didn't catch much. There's a lot of sharks around this time of the year. Got a couple of carwai on bait with the disco clips from Glowbite attached to the hook. And then yeah, basically that was the day. But the whole point of that day wasn't really to catch the fish. It was more to test the kayak. It was the first time I've been out in it, and I'm very happy with it. So by all means, I'm going to play a bit of a video around my Viking Reload now. But if you do want to get into kayak fishing, I started off, like I said, with the Blue Marco. I wouldn't even worry about going Chinese brands. If you're serious about it, just go straight to a well-known brand with good quality kayaks. And Viking, for me, their service is next to none. They really look after their clients. They practice what they preach. They're in their own kayaks all the time. They're kayak fishermen, and they're just generally good guys. So to be fair, just go straight to a, you got the Viking 440, the Viking GT, the Viking 400, the Viking Reload. They're all very good fishing platforms. The GTs for inshore or just behind the breakers, whitewashing from islands, perfect. The 440, good for diving. You've got a front well and a rear well, put your dive gear, you can anchor up, jump it off, go do your diving, jump back on the boat and continue on. Good fishing as well, platform. And then you've got your 400, that's just awesome all-round kayak. Lack of a little bit of storage comparing to the Reload. And then obviously your Reload, that's their Viking Supreme kayak. Go and check them out on www.vikingkayaks.co.nz and see the range. And all means, ring them up and Matter store, you'll find the phone number there. So hope you enjoy this, guys, and this is my Viking Reload. Cheers.